is the Forbidden Bay, my friend. Of all the bays there are in existence, the one that holds the fiercest, most overwhelming power of all is that of the Bay El Drago. Out of all the bays in the world, you might want to note that the only one that rotates to the left is the fearsome El Drago. No bay can ever win against lightning El Drago.
Dark move! Dragon Emperor soaring by strike! Once upon a time, a star fell from the sky, my friends. There were two fragments of the star. The first fell in the birthplace of Beyblade, the town of Coma Village, and became Pegasus. And the other was passed down among powerful people who burned with ambition, making its way through the world's greed, and eventually becoming El Drago. The true form of the dark power was really the ambitions, desires, anger, and greed of humans. And if it's a power created by humans, then there is no reason why I should not be able to overcome it. Through rigorous training, I freed myself from its control. I became one with the vast power of the cosmos that fragment of a star originally held for the first time. Falling under the control of the dark power was my biggest disgrace. However, because of that mistake, I was then able to be reborn! Along with this bay, Medio El Drago! I alone managed to beat back the dark power and succeeded in drawing out El Drago's ultimate ability, and I harnessed the true power that I gained by putting my very life on the line to be the best I could be in my battles! Dragon Emperor! Supreme Slay! To this reunion. This is the day when you will be squashed by Master Rago like the miserable worm you are. Do you hear me? You will get a real taste of the difference in your powers. I will not allow this. I'll crush those who disrespect the Dragon Emperor, even if it costs me my life. I alone managed to beat back the dark power and succeeded in drawing out El Drago's ultimate ability. I harnessed the true power that I gained by putting my very life on the line to be the best I could be in my battles! Dragon Emperor Life Destructor! god of destruction. It is the Dragon Emperor Eldrago! By overcoming the dark power, I became one with Eldrago for the first time. I was able to make Eldrago's power reach to the highest point possible! Someone like you actually thinks he can beat the Dragon Emperor. Don't mess with me! Dragon Emperor Supreme! Nonsense! The so-called Hades you saw was nothing compared to what I have gone through living in a world of complete utter darkness! Louder, Eldrago! You're absolutely nothing! The ultimate move! Dragon Emperor Life Destruction! Did you see that? That was the power of the Dragon Emperor! Now do you understand that the strongest bay in the world is this Eldrago Destructor? Eldrago! No, Eldrago!
You call yourself the Dragon Emperor, but in the end, you are merely human, that is all.
I've been knocked down! So strong!
You can still stand?
I will not lose! Even if my opponent is a god, I will defeat anyone who stands in my way! Do you hear me? My name is Ryuga! I reign over this world as the strongest, the Dragon Emperor himself! Ultimate move! Dragon Emperor Life Destructor!
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility.
You must become one with it!
Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well.
Don't resist it!
As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. I am
Eldrago!
the Big Cheetah.
My name is Ryuga! I reign over this world as the strongest, the Dragon Emperor himself! The ultimate move! Dragon Emperor Life Destructor!
戦いを実感できるぞ。
Not lose!
And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world!
Eldrago!
My soldiers push forward! Fight! My soldiers scream out! Fight!
Dragon Emperor Life Destructor!
Let me kill you again, and again, and again! You're mine, all of you!
There was a moment that you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. I won't tolerate that kind of weak behavior from a Saiyan.
I will not lose!
Never forget what you are, damn it! Where is your Saiyan pride? Is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat. In a year, or 5 or 10. Or think about your pride!
Even if my opponent is a god, I will defeat anyone who stands in my way!
Trespass into the domain of the gods! Do it! Find a way!
Dragon Emperor Life Destructor!
Impossible to defeat you! Don't make me laugh! But there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps!
Watch this! This is the power of Eldrago Destructor coming!
I'm the one that's going to crush you, and I'll do it my way!
Supreme! I've been knocked down!
Those may seem like weaknesses to you, but our lives are all the more precious and honorable because of them. You see, true strength does not just refer to the physical body.
That one time, It was only for a brief shining moment I became serious.
限界を超えろ。俺は縁柱。九の方。
I promised.
俺の責務を全うせ。
Don't mess with me, Dragon Emperor Supreme Slave!
逃がさない。
Dragon, the ultimate move! Dragon Emperor Life Destructor! It's a deal. Not yet.
Drago!
Still not yet.
Drago!
Now you're talking. Come at me. Don't mess with me, Dragon Emperor Life Destructor! El Drago! Dragon Emperor Supreme
Now then, you might have had a chance to defeat me if I was still in the state I was in back then. Domain expansion. Malevolent shrine.
You can see my curse technique!
In the end, this is the limit of your power. Now the power of the god will squash you. That is a fitting end for our world. You can still stand. That one time, it was only for a brief shining moment I became serious.
I will
I promised.
not lose!
Take it, Kenta!
Ryuga! Ryuga!
Ryuga.
Ryuga. Ryuga underwent training that none of us could even imagine. He had to in order to gain the power he had. He was no different than every blader who wants to be the best.
El Drago!
Yes, sir!
That's not enough! Roar louder, El Drago!
He was surely stronger than any of us in the end. Ryuga was my strongest rival, and he's irreplaceable!
Let it rip! Dragon You shouldn't count on the power of that bag! El Drago! The Dragon Emperor just is the Dragon Emperor! Even if my opponent is a god, I will defeat anyone who stands in my way! Do you hear me? My name is Ryuga! I reign over this world as the strongest, the Dragon Emperor himself! You think that'll finish me? Ultimate! You shouldn't mess with the Dragon Emperor! I will not lose! Even if my opponent is a god, I will defeat anyone who stands in my way! Do you hear me? You say it's equal, do you? Fascinating! Someone like you actually thinks he can beat the Dragon Emperor! Now do you understand? Only one person in the world is allowed to have a reverse rotation bay. That's how it is. Don't mess with me, Dragon Emperor Supreme! This Dragon Emperor alone! You will regret your own foolishness at trying to possess a reverse rotation bay from places unknown! You're absolutely nothing! You think that'll finish me? You shouldn't mess with the Dragon Emperor! The Dragon Emperor just is the Dragon Emperor! That's right, because a true dragon is still